Oh, he had him there for a second. To Ken Bazemore. Has a look. Oh, why not? It only has a chance if it goes up.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Teague with it up top. It's a one-point game, 13-12. Gibson to Teague. Nothing going here on that drive. Jimmy Butler for two. Shot won't go. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Butler to Wiggins. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Ken Bazemore. Anthony. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. The Timberwolves have the basketball. Butler to Teague. Drive here, but the shot stays out.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high up the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Gets to the basket and scores.
It can only be one of two things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
Butler to Teague. The drive right to the basket. Split the D there, but he can't get it to drop. To Crawford. Jay, it wasn't that long ago. Atlanta won 60 games. Right now, what's the outlook for this franchise?
Well, the general manager, Travis Schlenk, has done a really good job in trying to build the culture, the right culture for the Atlanta Hawks. And that starts with their head coach in Lloyd Pierce. He got him as an assistant coach with the Philadelphia 76ers, and now he can also steal that tagline for the Hawks. It's time to trust the process all over again, but now in Atlanta, Georgia.
Butler for 2. Deep 2 there, won't go. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Section 121, and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Butler. Oh, nice find for the basket.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Trap.
To Anthony. Fine to shoot. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Oh, he can't connect. Minnesota with the basketball. From long range. Good sign that time, Jay, as they go down. But now let's see if they can get a stop on the other end.
If you're looking at this game like you're looking at your week, it's the first quarter, which means that it's Monday. It's early. Just because you had a bad Monday doesn't mean you can't have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Were you the kind of person who always had that case of the Mondays?
No, it's always Friday, my friend.
That's the way to do it.
Ball. I got him. Here we go.
To Anthony. Trying to cash in. He connects. Had all the time in the world. Too easy.
And Melo will be the first one to tell you this. He's not ready to be a role player just yet. He can still put up points in bunches. Didn't shoot the ball that well last year. Averaged around 16 a game. The lowest total of his 15-year career. Wow.
Wiggins to Butler. And the rebound taken in by Len. Anthony against Tolliver. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Jang snatching it out of the air. That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Number 7, Jeremy Lin.
Lin, pass to the rim. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
No basket.
Hold on.
Butler. Can't connect from inside. Lin with it. Lead stands at 7. To the rim. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it.
Defense, let's go.
Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Jimmy Butler has got 2 shots coming. A career 83% free throw shooter. Good recovery. Hits the second free throw. To Jeremy Lin. Here comes the screen. Lin, defended by Derrick Rose.
Pick.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
2 for 2 on that trip.
For the Minnesota Timberwolves, number 1,
T-Wolves with the basketball. Butler. has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Jones with it. They find themselves down 10. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Montrezl Harrell at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Numbers not in his favor. 61% for his career.
Hey, switch, I got him.
Two minutes left in the first quarter.
Watch that cutter.
To Butler.
Watch that cutter.
The Wolves down to 4 in the shot clock. Butler. He shoots. Oh, off the mark.
Watch your hands. That's all on them. I don't know.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
I'm telling you right now, with moves like that, scoring is not going to be an issue tonight.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Across midcourt, it's Schroeder. It's an 11-point game. Dedmon, tough matchup against Butler. T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Kent Bazemore with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Easy path to the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Schroeder with the basketball. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Has a look. Here's the step back.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Butler to bring it up. Down 11. That is great vision to set it up. And score. Strong take.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Schroeder tosses. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Jones with it. 9-point margin. Here comes the screen. Jones picked up by Schroeder. Nothing going here on that drive. 5 to shoot for Minnesota. Butler to Towns. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
17, Dennis Schroeder.
Anthony Simmons at the line. Off the mark on the first free throw. That one won't go. One more to come. And he comes up completely empty. 0 for 3. 17-footer at the buzzer. We played a quarter here on Valentine's Day. Jay and I are back after this. It's Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you. And
Hey, it's our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
Substitutions. Minnesota.
to Kent Bazemore. Down to 5 on the 24. Trying to cash in. Shot won't go. He has to create to get a better look.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. Can't connect from in close. Baller into the front court. Trailing by 14. To Towns. Throws it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
In the second quarter.
To Kent Bazemore. Stuffs it down with authority.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Dwayne Dedmon rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Jones with it. Down a bundle. To Gibson. Now a steal by Atlanta.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Taking advantage of the turnover.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Muller to bring it up. His guys down big. To Towns, down low. Dwayne Dedmon able to recover with the block. That's out. Last touch by Dwayne Dedmon. T. To Towns. Dwayne Dedmon swats it. That's his third block this evening. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You got him. Decent work. Oh, yeah.
It's a big finish. Late heave to beat the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live.
The Hawks have the advantage on the scoreboard.
Player of the half.
The film speaks for itself. He's definitely the player of the half. Now he just got to give an encore to get his team to win.
Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. It's Atlanta ball. To Anthony. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
T. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh.
Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Waller into the front court. Looking to make something happen. and scores.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Wiggins to Taj Gibson. No good. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
I got him. I got him.
To Ken Bazemore. Jeff Teague sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Tough make through traffic. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
Goes to the left side. Knocked loose. And this will be out of bounds off of Butler. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
To Crawford. Gets it in the left corner to Crawford. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Pass down low to Carmelo. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. With that, he's 5 for 9.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Hawks with the basketball. To Anthony. Surveys the floor. Has a chance. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Teague with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Butler picked up by Carmelo Anthony. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Anthony matched up with the former Wildcat.
Hey, watch this screen left. Here we go. We got him. We got him.
Knocked loose. And a whistle.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Crawford.
Right.
Deep left corner. Anthony buries it on the catch and shoot.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Teague guarded by Carmelo Anthony. Taj Gibson above the rim.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Anthony goes to the right side. Nice pass to set things up.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
To T. Rebound hauled in by Atlanta. Anthony.
Good boy, boy.
Shot from the lane won't go. T. To Towns. Dwayne Dedmon with a piece. Stuffs it down with authority.
Bread and butter, and there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Throws it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on, but the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
To Gibson. Screen coming.
Right.
Butler defended by Melo. Short jumper misses. Knocked loose. That'll get out of bounds off one of the T-Wolves. It remains Atlanta basketball. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups.
Hey, double screen.
To Anthony. Beyond the arc for three. And Carmelo Anthony. Zero hesitation as he knocks down the three.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Timberwolves have the basketball. Derrick Rose. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Anthony.
Let's cut.
To Crawford. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Butler matched up with Carmelo Anthony. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Goes 2 for 2. Here's Atlanta with the basketball.
I got ball.
To Anthony. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Rose. Here again, Schroeder. To Taj Gibson. Finger roll. Finishing with finesse.
Old school equals high percentage.
Hey, you got the screen right. Screen right.
To Anthony. Terrific vision. Anthony. And the rebound comes down to Gibson. Cashes in for 2.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Hawks have it.
Get down. Half court. Head come.
Here comes the screen. To Anthony. Sizing up the defense. Has a look. Anthony with a shot. That won't go. To Butler.
Pick up.
To Rose. Derrick Rose, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Rose to Butler. Off the assist.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Anthony.
I'm here.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Wolves.
Take care of the ball.
Count it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Anthony.
I got ball. That's me.
I got ball.
Right.
Big pick right there.
5 to shoot for Atlanta.
Ball. Switch. Cut it.
Anthony.
Back door.
He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Back jerseys. Get one for yourself before they're all gone.
Rosie's shot no good.
Number 7, Jeremy Lin.
To Anthony.
Yep, right there, yep.
Down to 5 on the 24. Anthony. It's Jang with the rebound. Rose into the front court. Less than a minute to go in this third quarter. Derrick Rose looking good. 4 for 5.
Here we go.
Shoot. Let me see that dance, boy. Let me see it.
To Anthony. Rocking the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
To Rose. Trying to cash in. Rose's shot off the iron, no good. Here's Atlanta.
Let's go. Pick him up.
Lin. Jeremy Lin. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick. Deep 3 at the buzzer. 3 quarters down, the Hawks already pulling away. The Wolves with the basketballs. We
From the start, let's do it.
Substitutions, Atlanta. Stepping in for the Minnesota Timberwolves, number 22, Andrew Wiggins.
to Anthony. They'll get it down low to Harrell.
I'm here.
To Anthony.
Hey, I got your help, but you got to keep working.
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Crawford. Jamal Crawford knocks it down with the hand in his face.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Derrick Rose slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. It's the Hawks with the basketball.
I'm here.
They go down low to Anthony.
Make it tough on him. Make it tough on him.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Anthony. Short jumper off the mark. To Butler. Stuffs it down with authority. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
And he can't convert the free throw. Rose into the front court. His guys down big. Butler guarded by Carmelo Anthony.
Here comes the screen. Here comes the screen. Here comes the
To
screen.
Rose. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Wiggins won't go down. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
It's Atlanta ball.
I got ball. Pick up. Match up.
Here comes the screen. To Anthony. Nothing going here on that drive. Derrick Rose tips it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Carmelo Anthony at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. And he makes them both. Butler to bring it up. Down a bundle. Rose to Butler. Lets it fly from long range. That won't go. They'll get it down low to Harrell. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
You hear coaches talk all the time about passing the ball on time and on target. As a passer myself, if I can deliver the ball to you in a position where I cannot give you options to think, but just go up and make the play easy, that's a win-win.
Short jumper won't fall. To Anthony. Has a chance. Deep 2 there, won't go.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Hawk. Taj Gibson. Won't go. To Anthony.
Cutter.
And buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
My ball.
to Anthony.
1 minute remaining in
Here comes the screen. The Hawks with 4 to shoot. Gets a look. Can't hit. To Wiggins. And stuffs it home.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Pass down low to Carmelo. Lays it up and in.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Minnesota at the controls.
Defense, let's go.
Rose to Gibson. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
I got ball, I got ball, I got ball. I'm here.
The Hawks are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Hawks got the win with a comfortable.
player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
The Hawks got themselves a win here today.
Game stats. Player of the game.
And what we have here, the Hawks.
Put one in the win column with a solid performance.
And the way they attacked the rim was outstanding. Not only is the dunk a high percentage shot, it's also a great way to test the confidence of the defense. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Atlanta Hawks.